Alright, on today's video, I'm going to be talking about my personal predictions of what I think is coming in the next update for Project Mugetsu. So basically in this video, all I'm going to be doing is going over everything that I assume is coming in the next update based on things I've seen in the Discord, things I've heard people talk about, just general things that I think would come in the next update, just considering what we have in the game currently. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, y'all gonna have to wait for some of these predictions, bro, because some of these predictions I say come out, bro, cool, this game is gonna be fire. And bro, I 100% think that some of my predictions are 100% coming true. I'm not gonna lie, just based on the evidence that we've seen. And if that is true and they do come out, bro, this game is going to be fire in the future when this update drops. But as you can probably assume, we definitely got a lot of time before that drops, considering the game only came out about 2 or 3 weeks ago. So we can definitely wait for that update to come out. It's not coming out anytime soon, most likely. But it's good to speculate and wait to get ourselves hyped up, I guess. But at least, you know, the creator and the devs are keeping us in tune and keeping us locked into the game's updates and where they're at with the new updates and giving us sneaks here and there. So props on them for that. But without any further ado, let's get right into the predictions. So the first prediction I'm going to be covering, or not even a prediction, it's kind of confirmed, is the Quincy race coming to Project Mugetsu. And I'm going to try to keep this as spoiler friendly as possible, but if there is any spoilers, I'm going to tell you when to skip to or what to skip to. But basically, bro, the Quincy race is the strongest race inside of Bleach, bro, without a doubt. Now, y'all can argue with me with that in the comment section down below, but I'm saying this wholeheartedly. If you watch Bleach or read it, you know what I'm talking about. But I'm not going to get into that because I'm not trying to spoil everything, but what I am going to say is what powers could be coming with the Quincy races. First thing first, that every Quincy will probably have base, like default Quincy is the freaking arrows that Uryu uses. This is the most basic thing that any Quincy could do, is just use their little arrows and just shoot arrows. It's really basic. You know, they kill hollows, but that's kind of all they do. Against anything powerful, it's kind of fodder. The Quincy's most notorious for actually using this move is actually Uryu, which is the first Quincy that we actually see in Bleach. But yeah, just because it's a bow and arrow does not mean it's pretty basic. Of course, it has its basic one single shot arrow, but it also has its evolved form where it shoots tons of arrows and different types of arrows, charged arrows, all types of stuff. I'm gonna be showing it on screen right here so I can get a better visual of what I'm talking about. Bro, as well as bow and arrows, bro, Quincy's can also have swords. These swords are made out of the same energy that the arrows come from. It's just this blue light of sword that just appears out of their chest, their arm, anywhere, the little necklaces, anything they have, it could just appear out of there. So if you become a Quincy, do not worry, you probably most likely have access to a sword weapon. You will not have to just fight with bow and arrows and whatnot. As well as that, bro, Quincy's also have evolutions to their entire bodies. The same way how an Arankar can go into their evolved state, and the same way how a Soul Reaper can unlock their Shikai and or Bankai. Once again, I'm trying to keep this as spoiler friendly as possible, so if you want to look away real quick, I'm not trying to show anything crazy, but this is basically what some of the evolutions might look like. So yeah, bro, Quincy, definitely when that comes out, I am 100% becoming a Quincy, but there's no doubt about it. Screw being a hollow, bro. Quincy is where it's at for power. And the craziest thing about Quincy's is, bro, they all don't even have the same type of powers. Some of them don't even have like physical powers. Some Quincy's straight up just have powers that don't let you attack them, and some Quincy's literally have sniper rifles, bro. Like, isn't that like, bro, Quincy's literally have boundless power potential. It's not like a Soul Reaper where Soul Reapers have to always basically use a sword when they fight, or like a freaking hollow when they have to do their own like, little freaking Narankar type stuff. No, bro, Quincy's powers is boundless and they can be anything. But let me stop getting sidetracked and let me just talk about some items that I think could be coming with the Quincy race. Some things that I do think that could come with the Quincy race are like Uryu's arms thing that he gets. It's this sleeve that basically goes over it's basically the sleeve that goes over his like left or right arm that gives him his Quincy powers. But yeah, this thing basically allows him to get like a huge boost in power and allows him to just do way bigger types of arrows to shoot. It just lets him tap into his true potential basically. As well as that, they're probably gonna add the Quincy clothes. As you can see, they did tease it in the server a little bit here. As you can see right here, it was teased inside the Discord, and it kind of reminds me of like an old-fashioned military style uniform. And if y'all didn't notice already, fun fact, a lot of the Quincy's inside of Bleach are actually based off of German names. For example, the Wonderreich or the Sternritter. But that's enough of that. I'm not going to try to get in too much depth of it. This is not a manga video. As well as that, they might add Uryu's necklace. It's basically that necklace he wears around his hands that lets him activate his Quincy powers. And there's way too many items I can name right now because there are so many things for the Quincy race that I think could be added, but it's just too many. And the potential that they have to add so many new Quincy powers into the game, because there are countless number of Quincy's, as I showed you earlier with all the Sternritters. There are so many different powers they could add into the game. They're probably going to add only a small fraction of them into the first update. For for the next topic that is actually being added to Project Mugetsu that is actually confirmed is Bankais, which you all probably already knew that was coming to the game. Bankais are coming confirmed to the thing, as you can see by the screenshots right here. And the way we're going to be able to obtain them is the same way how Ichigo got his Bankai, is where basically, as you can see by the screenshot, a bunch of Zanpakutos spawn on the floor and you have to find the correct Zanpakuto, and if you don't, you have to use it until its durability breaks to get a new one. This Bankai challenge is specifically hard because you have to find the right Zanpakuto out of 120 different Zanpakutos on the floor. And let me rephrase myself, they're not even different, they look exactly the same. So this challenge is going to be extremely difficult for us Soul Reapers, bro. And of course, the few Bankais that I think are coming to the game without a doubt are the Senmon Sakura Kageyoshi, Ichigo's Bankai 100%, Gin's Bankai Kaminishi no Yari, and finally Ryujinja Kazanka no Tachi is probably going to be added into the game because their Shikais are already in the game, so it'll only make sense. And I'm gonna be honest, bro, I really hope they're not gonna only add 4 Bankais. I hope with the new update they're gonna add the Bankais as well as some new Shikais with Bankais, because that would just be way better. Because 4 Bankais to freaking Shikais we already have is kind of boring. A couple of the Bankais I'm hoping come out in the next update are Renji's Bankai, Ikaku's Bankai, Renji's second Bankai evolution, yes, second Bankai evolution, the other Zabimaru. I also really hope they add Rukia's Shikai and Bankai, because it's known the fact, as it said in Bleach, Rukia has the most beautiful Shikai, aka as well as Bankai in the entire freaking Bleach verse. And I'm sure y'all all have seen the picture before. I'm not gonna show it just in case you haven't, but it's that picture of Rukia with the Bankai, bro. It's so clean, dude. I know it would look sick in game, but those are the main ones that I actually hope do come to the game in the next update, because I'm not gonna name a bunch of them because it just would be kind of unrealistic, I'm not gonna lie. But if I had to choose a couple, those would definitely be the ones I would choose. But yeah, that's basically all I gotta say about the new Quincy's possibly being added to the next update and Bankais. And keep in mind, everything I'm saying is a prediction or an inference. Everything that is only factual is the things that I've shown with screenshots from the Discord. Those are the only things that you could take my word for that are 100% coming to the game. But yeah, that's basically all I'm gonna say about the new update predictions, because I could definitely say way more considering Bleach is such a broad anime and there's so many topics to cover. It would just be too much to put into one video. And you know, considering it's only the first update, they're not going to be adding everything inside the anime to the first update. That would be a complete waste. So like I said, that's why I only went over specific topics and specific Bankais that I think would be added. But yeah, without further ado, I'm going to have to ask you to like the video if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and join the Discord link in the description. And comment down below what Bankais do you guys wish are coming to the next update, because I already let y'all know mine. I just want to know yours. Also, what kind of Quincy powers do you think are coming to the game? If Quincy's are even coming to the game, do you think? Once again, just let me know down below. But without further ado, I will see you all later.